I think that when people talk so much about how they should always do what makes them feel happy, or they should always do what makes them feel good, or that you should always put yourself first before anyone else, I think that they're in a huge denial regarding their darkness and their insecurities and their pain. I think that they're trying to hide themselves from the fact that they actually don't love themselves as much as they try to portray, or as much as they would like, and they try to hide the fact that they're not as happy as they like to showcase to the world. And it's a lie. It's a lie. And I think it hurts you, it weakens you, and it hurts your potential relationships, your connection with others. I would love for people to be more honest, to be more truthful. Now, I'm not saying that you should love yourself all the time. I don't think you should, or that you can. I don't think that you should be always happy or always do what makes you feel good. I don't think that you should. Nor I don't think that it's possible. I think that if happiness was the ultimate goal, then, and if happiness was the thing that we had to feel all the time, then what would the point be of all the other emotions existing? It's not only about happiness. Sometimes you should feel fucking angry, and sometimes you should act out of anger, and sometimes you should act out of sadness, and sometimes you should act out of disappointment and frustration and inspiration and peace of mind and joy and relaxation. It's not only about happiness or love in the traditional way in which we tend to think about it. Nor do I think you should always put yourself first. Not always. Sometimes I think it's honorable and heroic to put others first. I think to be a servant sometimes makes you bigger. There's a time and a place for everything, and it's about context. But I think that and it's a balance, but I think that a lot of people try very hard to believe these very simplistic, immature statements. Like, you should always love yourself no matter what, or you should always do what makes you feel happy. No. I think that gives you a very unsustainable reality, a very fragile reality, a very poor reality. I would love for people to not just talk about how, and I think these kind of statements are born out of pain, out of remembering or thinking so much about how someone hurt you, how someone took advantage of you, how you were the victim. And I think we don't talk enough about how we hurt others, how we've caused pain, how we fucked up, and how we will probably fuck up again, and how we will probably cause more pain. Because it's not like we arrived. We don't fucking arrive anywhere. It's a never-ending process of growth and of awakening and of becoming more conscious and of learning. But the challenges are always going to be part of life. Outside challenges and inner challenges. I think accepting and expressing more of your imperfections, of how you've been the villain too, of how you've hurt others, of how you are incongruent sometimes, of how you don't love yourself as much as you would like to love yourself, and that's okay, and it's natural, and that you don't have to, from one day to the other, love yourself completely. Because, by the way, the degree to which you love others is the degree to which you love yourself. We love to talk about how we can't love others unless we love ourselves, and then we justify our excessive focus on ourselves with that statement. But the opposite is also true. You can't love yourself more than you love others. And the parts that you don't like about someone, the parts that hurt you from someone, are also within you. At some degree, in some shape or form, and if you don't love that in others, which is okay, maybe you'll get to that point later in your life. But if you don't love those things right now in somebody else, then you don't love them in you. So you don't love yourself as much as you would like people to think. Nor are you as happy as you would like people to think. And it's okay. And I would love for us to just have more real, transparent conversations. For us to talk more about that. For us to talk more about how we've been villains, how we've fucked up, how we are incongruent, how we are sometimes assholes, or how we are sometimes motherfuckers or bitches. To show more of our pain. And not just the pain that we think others have caused us, but also the pain that we've caused others and that we've caused to ourselves. Not just by allowing others to hurt us, but also by denying our own darkness, by denying our insecurities, by denying our fears, by trying too hard to be this ideal that we all have. We all have a fucking ideal, which is always judging us when we're not that. I think if we had more honest conversations, I think we'd have deeper connections with ourselves and with others. I think we'd have a better relationship with ourselves and with others. I think we'd have a richer life. That's it for now.